Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is your weekly energy foresight for November 14th through the 20th, Monday through Sunday. For November, we've been working with the Gaian Tarot deck, and that is by Joanna Powell Colbert. And for this week, November 14th through the 20th, Monday through Sunday, the card that came through is Strength. And the message from Strength is last week was a doozy, energy-wise, due to the full blood moon and the 1111 gateway. Now we are being asked to tame those wild forces with the inner wisdom, divine feminine, and spiritual strength we all have within. If your vibe got a bit of a smothering due to all that shadow work, or maybe your frequency reaction came out roaring like a lion with the portal of evolution, or maybe it was a mixture of both, which can be overwhelming at the very least. Now is the time to nurture and care for any overly rampant feelings with kindness, understanding, and love. Allow the yin and yang that lies within to become as balanced as possible this week. Balance can make you feel the strength that is truly yours this week. You are more powerful than you know. This is a great card for this week, especially after all of the just out of control energies that felt a little chaotic last week. My goodness, not only did we have those situations going on, the blood moon and then the 1111 portal, but in the United States, we also had elections, and election time can be full of its own vibrational chaos in and of itself. So this week, we need to dig deep and find the strength to just help bring us back to a balanced state. Our yin and yang possibly went out of balance and a little awry last week, just due to all the vibrational chaos that was going on. So this week, we can tap into that ability to stay calm, to center ourselves with balance, and to be able to offer ourselves the strength that lies within. We may need it this week, especially if we felt a little smothered last week, like our fire was being put out, or if we just were ramped up by all of the energies that were swirling around. This week is to bring those two back into balance, especially if you were feeling a little of each. I know one minute I was feeling like I was just on top of the world, having to, get things done, and felt those and that's needed to be accomplished, and the fire that was under my seat to get them done. But then I also at times felt run down, like I was just being smothered, and my fire was being smothered by a big, huge blanket or something, just almost out of it at times. So if you felt that way as well, this is a great opportunity to bring those two extremes into focus and bring them back into a balanced state. All right, for midweek and end week, I decided to go with Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, and that is by Stephen D. Farmer, and the illustrations are by B. Sturgis. For midweek, and midweek is Monday through Thursday, or the 14th through the 17th, the card that came through is Polar Bear, and the message from Polar Bear is: stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. All right, for us to be in balance, we need to honor our truth. And our truth can be a little yikes for other people. That's not your fault, and it's not their fault. But when we're compassionate, while still being true to our own values and those things that we hold dear, we can speak our truth. We can be able to stand up for ourselves not aggressively, but assertively. Being assertive just means that you have your own boundaries and you're not willing to compromise on certain things. This may be one of those things that you have to stand firm on, and that's all right. It's good to have your own views. That's what makes the world go round. We all have our own these, those, and that's that we hold dear. And when we honor that within ourselves, it gives other people the ability to do it for themselves as well. They know it's okay, and it's okay to be you. And when you hold those truths within yourself and you allow them to be expressed outwardly, people truly resonate with the fact that you're being true to yourself. And that's what matters. We all have our own things. If we didn't, this world wouldn't go round as well as it does. And we wouldn't be able to have the many different arts and sciences and everything else that the world just is full of. So stay true to yourself. Ask Polar Bear to come in and help you to stand up and stand firm for your truth and your firm foundation. That way, when you build up further, you're going to have that beautiful, firm foundation on which to grow on, to evolve from, and to transform through. Stand up for your truths. Find Polar Bear's respectfully compassionate way to speak your truth. Remember, not harsh or aggressive, yet assertive and with your own boundaries for your particular truth. All right, for end week, and end week is Thursday through Sunday or the 17th through the 20th. The card that came through is Camel. And Camel says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. This is a great card because Camel is letting you know that having strength, being able to speak your truth is challenging at times. But Camel is here with Polar Bear, just letting you know that you have the resources available. You have Polar Bear and Camel. They are perfect resources to actually be able to stand and speak your truth. Having the strength and the courage to get through this week after such a turbulent last week is wonderful. Being able to tap into that courageous lion within and that beautiful strength that lies within is going to help you immensely to either smother some of those outraged fires, or they're going to help you start sparking that fire within you again. And you may be asked to speak your truth or stand on your truths this week. Camel says you have the resources, and especially with having the spirit and totem animal of Polar Bear and Camel, this is great to help you see those things within yourself, be able to stand firm on your foundations, be able to see your borders and be able to say, no, this is where I lie, and be able to speak that effectively and assertively, not aggressively. Try and have compassion for yourself and for the other person as you do speak your truth. They may not agree completely, and that's all right. You don't agree completely with them. And we're not asking each other to understand necessarily, but just to be respectful of that decision, of that understanding, of your truth. That's all we can ask other people to do, is just to be respectful. When you show respect for other people, they're going to be able to show that in return. When you don't have respect for other people, then it's going to be more difficult to have that respect for you and your opinions, your truth. But your truth deserves the respect and acknowledgement just as everyone else does. So just realize you have Strength looking out for you the whole week. You also have polar bear and camel that are going to help you to stand firm in your foundation while being compassionate and respectful of other people. All right, so for this week, I have a couple of crystal allies that we can use to help us in having the strength, courage, and vitality to get through the week. So we have bloodstone, and bloodstone is a great one to actually use for having the courage and the stamina, the vitality, and the strength to see your truth acknowledged, to see yourself be able to express your truth. Also, for determination to see your truth through, to see your truth be acknowledged and appreciated for what it is, all of the gems in the agate form are great for determination. Now, I have blue lace agate, and blue lace agate is great for clarity and confidence. So if you're lacking those, especially when someone's asking you to speak your truth, grab some blue lace agate, and actually any agate will do, but blue lace agate specifically helps you to have the confidence and the clarity in speaking your truth. Now, polar bear as a totem or spirit animal really is fabulous to work with this week. So polar bears are known to be adaptable, determined, and independent, which if you think about the strength card, you're going to need that in order to see your truth be expressed or just spoken. So be able to tap into polar bear spirit and totem animal this week so that you can be adaptable, determined, and have the independence to be able to see your truth through. Camel, as a spirit or totem animal, is very frugal, has the inner resources to see the long journey ahead and to be able to get there from point A to point B with all their own resources, as well as being self-sufficient. So being able to see that you have the self-sufficiency to really hone in on your boundaries and keep them sacred, as well as being able to know that you have the inner resources, just as polar bear said in the first part of the week. By end week, you're going to know that you have those inner resources and be able to use them in order to be able to see your truth be expressed and to have the strength, courage, and confidence to express yourself with clarity. All right, you take care. Have a wonderful week. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next week for another weekly energy foresight. And as always, I'm sending you much love, angel light, and tons of gratitude. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.